see how this one goes. And the Jayhawks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. The Knights want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. The snap sets up to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Knights are marching down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Stepping to the right. The sure hands, it's Thomas. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll run play action. Got his man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Quarterback making adjustments. Running inside. It's Edwards. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Motion from the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Rushes on him. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Got his man out of the backfield. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Thurman. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Throws to the wideout. Has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Running inside, it's Chambers. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on first down. Intercepted. Got room on the return. At the 30. He's at the 20. He takes it in. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
That keeps the score. Kansas 13, UCF 7.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. It's Wade. Turning on the Jets. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Release to the back. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now the Knights will call their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll try to get it through the air. And they fail to hook up on third down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking for a gap. It's Willis. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Looking deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
And it's the Buckeyes in a little bit of hot water right now. They're down. I know we haven't even hit halftime, but anytime the #1 team in the country is losing, that's headline news. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the first drive.
Hauls it in at the 25. Slips through the line. Running through contact. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks. Made a couple of moves and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. A handoff for Watson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it on the counter. Finding some room. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF!
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The run inside. It's Edwards. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. It's so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
Oh, they're after him. Swings it out to his running back. There he goes. Touchdown, Kansas. They take the lead with the 6.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Still running at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Running inside, it's Watson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. To the air, it's Barnett. Got his man. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Knights.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. College football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now clearly on their side.
The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Some misdirection with the counter. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Got a little grass. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Trying play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. But a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Corrals it at the 45. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Now on second down. Quarterback keep. Here's a little room there. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. In the red area, it's Watson. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible, the defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jayhawks have exhausted their complement of timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, UCF! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw, it's Marshall. He's taking the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield, you just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, help this offense get in position to win the game.
The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time help force the incompletion.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Marshall. Using his legs to buy some time. Going to try to get it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Throwing right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week to week.
A live look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Hey guys, checking in with the Knights head coach.
I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Watson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Watson. And they'll stop him after a minimal.